Hello, everyone, partners and tutors. My name is Juan Pablo Morales Arias, and those are my answers for the questions according to the guide for the first task. So I'm going to start right away. So the first step one: what is the purpose of the course? It's actually pretty easy. The purpose of the English conversation course is to develop real communication skills in groups. Of course, through group communicate interaction, which is very important. To improve your communicative skills. Of course, this can be achieved as well by doing activities in real time. Which is not, which is the other purpose of the course, and including the discussion of complex topics and so on. All right, the second question is how many learning outcomes can you find in in the curriculum? Okay, according to the course syllabus page 2 on learning outcomes are 4 in total. Okay, part 3. Number 3, what are synchronous interaction activities? There are activities in which you have to interact with your tutor, your partners, and participate in tasks in different activities in real time or tasks in real time. How many activities does the course have? According to the course agenda, the activities are listed as tasks, and there are 6 in total. What course activities involve real-time interaction? All right, the activities that include real-time interaction are, for example, the TASK 2 that requires of 8 weekly 1 hour meetings to interact in various topics. TASK 3 proposes participation in the debate. The other TASK 4 is an interview in pairs in which you have to must interview someone. And the last TASK 8 is an online meeting or participatory webinar. All right. The other question is the sixth question. Summarize the rules and conditions of the course in your own words. In summary, in simple words, the rules or conditions the course refer to the maintaining good behavior and respect for the ideas and thoughts of tutors and peers. There are rules that must be respected from the use of APA rules to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism, of course. Yes, because otherwise you will get at 0 if you don't take into account that. All right. Another thing is that through the complying with the activities proposed in the course, by under by understanding that this course is a typical due to interaction in real time uh, with the tutor and classmate. Of course, it must be carried out constantly. The activities planning the agenda, such as the web conference, and for the tests that involve answering online questionnaires. The photographic record must be carried out as a commitment to legality, which I fully agree. Right, I totally agree with that. Of course. If your institutional email working correctly, yes. My email is jpmorales@unadvirtual.com. Of course, I don't read it in English because it's something very is not something that requires translation. The step 2, all right, all right. Do you have English language level certification? If not, what do you consider your current level to be? All right. Actually, my current level is B.2, but I'm waiting for my other certificate, which is the B.2, B2.2. I'm sorry. But it's in process. But yes, so far this is my current level. Okay, how do you consider the level you have now? I consider that, of course, and I had been developing and evolving the use of the new vocabulary. I have learned a lot of vocabulary and idiomatic expressions as well, which in the actual level there are so many of them. Yeah, there are so idiomatical expressions. So that's another thing that I would take into account. And I consider that my pronunciation and my hearing ability to identify long sentences, even that to understand the British accent has been improving through the course. But of course, I have a lot of obstacles to go through. Yes, so I'm just trying to improve as well as I can. Why do I study English as a foreign language? As I see it as a skill that I am developing to achieve job opportunities in companies that offer telecommunicated. That's my first option. Or another one, it could be in the touring sector, um, such as visualizing a possible option to complete my studies abroad. And the need the fluent communication in the English language is logical, and consider working as a foreign language teacher. Despite I have heard that it's not a very well paid job. I have heard this from two teachers. I don't know if it's true totally, but independent of that, I just want to improve my English and earn more experience. Okay, how is studying a language as an adult different from studying it as a child? All right, there is according to the courses he has taken and UNED, he can't understand that the adult learning is different from that a child. Yes, learning, and according to Levin, Ehrman, and Sketchman, I think they pronounce like that. I don't know. Okay, it is pronounced like that. To Golnikov, and here's Pasek. Those are very complicated names to pronounce. Okay. When it shows that a child has a developing mind and the adult has a developed mind, and therefore the learning process of the foreign language. The aspect related to the pronunciation and the differentiation of sounds is easier for a child than for an adult. Although it cannot be generalized because there are cases of adults who have managed to reach a level of pronunciation with a native accent. This doesn't happen in very adult percentage in the group of adults who decide to study a second language, but yes, it can, of course, happen. How long should you study a foreign language? According to Lever, Ehrman, and Sketchman, it is important to understand the acquisition of the second dependence and the decision or determination that the person makes. It can take many years and efforts to reach a proficient level as for new hires Lever, according to Lever, Ehrman, and Sketchman again. How can you make language learning part of your life in the future? The first thing is to understand the need that the person has to learn a language if you consider it as a way of life. Yes, not just for an obligation. The learning is the way that will improve your understanding of living.